A 15-year-old boy suddenly discovered a loophole in the bank, so he quickly took out a file and scraped off the date on an expired check. After wiping away any traces, he wrote May 32nd with a ballpoint pen to prevent the check from expiring. He then cut out the signature from a postcard and pasted it onto the name column. He removed the logo from a model airplane and glued it onto the check, creating a fake employee check for an airline company. However, when he went to the bank to withdraw money, the front desk lady said that the check did not match his identity and could not be exchanged for cash. Although he did not successfully exchange it for cash, fortunately, the craftsmanship of the check did not arouse suspicion. Frank disguised himself as a journalist and went to the airline company, pretending to interview them about bricklaying. In reality, he took the opportunity to write down everything about becoming a pilot. After understanding clearly, he went to a clothing factory and had an experienced tailor make him a uniform. Wearing this outfit, the bank that previously refused to exchange the check for him did not hesitate to give him a large amount of cash. With the success of the first attempt, Frank's courage grew bigger and bigger. He even spent a lot of money to buy a bank-specific printer to help him create more realistic checks. As long as there were enough models in the market, he could create unlimited fake checks to withdraw more cash. However, it didn't take long for these fake checks to catch the attention of the police. Based on the consumption location of the checks, they found the hotel where he was staying. After confirming that Frank had not left yet, Carl pulled out his pistol and went directly upstairs through the corridor. Knocking loudly, he entered the room. However, besides some tools for making fake checks, he found nothing else. Just then, a sound came from the bathroom. Carl held his pistol tightly and demanded that the person inside come out. Unexpectedly, instead of running away, Frank calmly disguised himself as an intelligence agency agent and introduced the case to Carl. Although Frank analyzed the case very well, Carl still did not let his guard down and asked to see his credentials. Seeing this, Frank had no choice but to hand over an empty wallet to Carl obediently. Realizing that things were about to be exposed, Frank quickly pulled open the curtains and told Carl that the culprit had already been taken away by his colleagues.
Hey Murph, yeah, call the LAPD again. I don't want people walking through my crime scene.
I didn't expect the Secret Service on.
Seeing that Carl was completely fooled by him, Frank turned around and calmly asked Carl to show his own credentials as well. After completing all necessary procedures, Frank ordered Carl to stay there and guard the evidence while he quickly left the room with the printer in his arms. By the time Carl realized something was wrong, Frank had already disappeared with his 2-meter-long legs. At the same time, newspapers began reporting on Frank's fake identity. Frank decided to retire from public life and live a peaceful life in seclusion. He then picked up the emblem of Harvard University from a book, applied glue to it and pasted it onto paper. Using templates, he reproduced his own name on paper. Finally, he used an iron stamper to print a metal seal on tin foil, creating a fake Harvard University Doctor of Medicine diploma. His exquisite forgery skills not only helped him successfully get a stable job but also allowed him to hook up with an innocent and beautiful girl due to his handsome face. It wasn't long before they got engaged and started living an unashamed life together.